Okay, we're going to put together the Standee for the Deus Ex Final Fantasy. The first step is going to take this main panel, and it comes flat, just unfold it like this, and then we're going to attach the top and bottom pieces to it that you see on the ground here. So you're going to begin by folding in these flaps. And you can do that on both the top and the bottom. Then you're going to take one of these pieces right here, and you want to make sure that for the top, the black is facing down, and you're going to insert these tabs into the outside slots. And once those tabs are through those slots, you're going to reinsert them into the other slot. So they're through here. And now I'm going to reinsert them into the middle slots. Then I'm going to remove this tape, the cover to it. And then I'm going to attach the top panel. Now the top panel, the black faces up. So you're going to insert this little side tab into this slot right here. And before you press it down, you're going to insert this tab over here into this slot. And that aligns it. Looks like that. Okay, so now that you have the two top pieces on, you're going to turn it over. We're going to do the exact same thing that we just did. You're going to fold these flaps in, make sure the tabs are sticking upward. You're going to attach this piece. The black will be facing the inside of the display once again. Put these tabs in the outer slots. Insert them into the middle slots. Remove the liner to the tape. Then we're going to attach the second panel. Now these panels are identical, so the panel that we had put on the very top of the display is identical to this panel that's going on the very bottom of the display. And then once those are inserted, then you can press it together, make sure the tape's all here, and that's the end of that step. Okay, now we're going to assemble the Deus Ex side of the Standee. So the display should look like this right now, and then we're going to need these parts right here. And first you begin by taking the support easel for the figure, and you're going to insert these tabs into these slots right here. Remove the tape and the cover to the tape. Okay, then we're going to insert this piece right here. It's got tabs in the back that will go into these slots, and it's going to face that direction. Like that. And then we're going to attach this piece. So it's got two tabs over here, and then it's got tape on the bottom of the split. So you're going to put these tabs in these slots right here. So it's tabs, these slots, the second and the third from the bottom. Okay. And then you're going to bring it over here. And then swing it over until it hits the easel, and as it hits the easel, you're going to tape it to the easel. Once it's in place, you can pull this flap up on the bottom and remove the cover to the tape, and then tape it to the bottom so it's secure. Then we're going to attach this hand right here. So you want to make sure that the slot is facing this direction, and this thumb over here is right here. So just fold the easel back. There's 2 slots right there. Simply put her in here. Okay. Now we're going to attach the clear panel to this display. Okay, so now we're going to attach the clear panel to the front of the Deus Ex side. And before you do this, you're going to remove this liner on this piece. Just peel it back from the corner and you'll be able to pull it off all as one piece. Alright, so you're going to start by inserting the top 2 tabs into the top slots. So start with this one right here. Insert it in there. Okay, now just wrap the display around like this. When you get to this side, you can lock this into place. Okay, so now that you have the top tabs inserted into the slots, now we're going to come over back to this side of the display and we're going to insert all of the tabs into the slots. And it's very important that when you're doing this, you insert the tab into the slot, and as you do this, I want you to hold with your right hand or below the tab, hold it there and then push in. It makes it much easier to get into the slots. So when you come down here, hold below it, hold here, and then press there. It's really easy when you do that. Same with here, get it inserted in, hold it, and press it in there. For the last one, you want to make sure that you start to fold these flaps up. When you get down here, same thing, pull it, and then insert the tab. Okay, now we're going to attach this piece, which is actually going to be coming out of the inside of the display. It's going to be coming out of this slot right here. When you attach this piece, you need to make sure there's an arrow on this side that needs to be facing upward in order for it to fit into the display correctly. And this side of this piece is going to be facing this way. So when you do this, you're going to remove the tab that you'd already inserted in there, and we're going to take this piece, we're going to insert it into here. So if you look from the side, there's a slot on his hand. So you're just going to put this into the slot. So you can see it there. And then you're going to wrap the display back around and attach this piece right here. And we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. You're going to attach all these tabs, and when you're doing this, you need to hold below the tab and then press in with your... So I've now attached all of the tabs into the slots along the side. So it should look like this now. The last thing that you want to do to complete this side would be to adhere it to these pieces of tape along the top. There's going to be one piece of tape in the middle, so just simply go like this. Peel back the tape, and then pull back on it, and then put it down so it's flush, and seal it like that. And then you're going to do that for the same on the bottom. Okay, now the Deus Ex side is complete. We're going to do the Final Fantasy side. So you're going to need these parts right here. This is what the display should look like at this point. So you're going to attach the figure first. The figure has 2 easels that are pre-attached to the back of the figure. So you're going to just fold the sides of the easels back like this, and you're going to insert them into the slots onto the main panel. We're going to start with the easel right here on the back of the figure. So these tabs go right into here. So I'll put one in there, kind of hold the top of the display for support. And just push it in like that. You can also attach this little tab right here. This will go into this slot on the main panel. So he's in position. Then the easel behind the leg. Simply go like this. Get those tabs lined up with the slots. Put them in a little bit. Fold this back so they're all in the same area. That's what it should look like. Then we'll attach the arm. The arm has 2 tabs. And there's the 2 slots it's going into. Arm goes this way. So that goes there. This goes there. Okay, so now we're going to attach the clear panel to the front of the Final Fantasy side. As we did on the other one, remember to remove the film, peel from the corner, and then you're going to attach the top tabs once again. So you can insert into here, and then you wrap it around, insert the top tab over here as well, and then you're going to do the exact same thing as we did before. You're going to insert all these tabs down the side into the corresponding slots, and using the technique that I said earlier, and then push each tab into the slot. Okay, so once all the tabs have been inserted into the slots, this is exactly what it should look like. Okay, so now we're going to insert this sword into this side of the display, and it's going to come from the inside of the display out of this slot down here. So you're going to do the same thing we did before. You're going to come over here. You're going to take this tab out just temporarily, and you're going to take the tip of the sword and you're going to slide it through the slot. Then you're going to take this panel, and you can take this tab right here and this right here, and just lock it into place. So it should look like this. Then you're going to come back and reattach that, and then also insert all these tabs into these slots going down the side until the display is completed. Okay, now that you've attached all the tabs and inserted them through the slots, it should look like this. And your final step is going to be to pull this up slightly, remove the cover to this tape, and then slide it down so it's below the front, and seal it off there. And then you'll repeat and do the exact same thing on this tab right here. Just pull the tape out, put it there, seal it, and you're done. And that's a completed display.